pouring tonight. The furnace is still warming up. I thought it'd go a little faster, but it's not that warm yet. So yeah, welcome in. If you're just now joining us, we're gonna be pouring some of the Warrior of the Light bars. These are really cool. There's the dude hanging out with the horse, petting his horse, and has the beams of light, like light beams, sun rays coming down from the clouds. Pretty cool. We'll be doing those. And I have been out of stock for these for a while. Honeybees. We're gonna pour some honeybees tonight. Usually, you guys clean me out on that very quickly, so keep an eye out for those. If you see anything you like, speak up, or they might get sold out from underneath you. Hey, Chew, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I got a little bit of metal in the furnace and the crucible right now, but it's still warming up. We're at 944 Celsius right now. We need to hit that 1100. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. I got, I'd say, a third, if not at least half of the copper I'm going to be melting tonight in the crucible. So we're well on our way, guys. Liberty Bleeds, welcome in. Silver Spurs, good to see you guys. Rockamos, Lady Silver, what is up? Interested in some copper for a pour? Heck yeah, Lady Silver. I am starting to get a little low on my supplies. I do have like, I don't know, 8 or 9 old extension cords I need to strip and open up, but I don't want to do that until I'm completely out of all my exposed stuff so nothing gets oxidized. I've noticed out in my area, if like this right here, this was just out in the shop here for the last 18 months or a year plus, and it just gets oxidized with the air that's here. I don't know why, but yeah, to avoid doing that, I'm going to, just leave the insulation on until I need it. But other stuff's a little newer. Looks fine. I don't know. Maybe it was just because there was a lot of slag involved with this piece. Maybe this isn't the greatest control piece. Hey, OTG, welcome in. Good to see you. Man, I think I have 10 ounces. Heck yeah, send it my way, Lady Silver. Let's do it. Yeah, if you guys want to send anything my way, my shipping information is on my channel abouts. I think it's what, PO Box 5863 here in Twin. So yeah, it's a PO box. So I share that as public information. You guys are more than welcome to send me anything anytime. But yeah, we're just waiting for that thing to melt. I played Captain Save-A-Ho today and adopted somebody's dog. Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation. The guy had to surrender his puppy dog, and well, I got him right now. He's gonna take a little bit of work, but we're gonna work with him, and I think he's gonna be a cool little addition to the family. So that's cool. You guys don't know, I lost 3 of my dogs last year, so it was quite heartbreaking. All completely unrelated too. Like it was just a really hard 6 months for me. So, but yeah, they got this new pup added to the thing, so you might hear him barking in the background every once in a while. He's probably just eyeballing me right now. It's a reverse bird blind here in the shop. I can't really see out the windows at night, but he can see in them and see what I'm doing right now. Oh, I got my old boy in the shop here with me. He's being a good boy. He got his booster shots this week for rabies and all that. And you got to give him boosters every once in a while. So he's all set for the next, I don't know, 3 to 5 years. I don't even know how long they're supposed to do it. I was overdue for at least a year on him on that, but we made sure he's all up to date. I try to do as good as I can on all my pups. Pups are quite the handful at first. Yes, sir. Liberty Bleeds. Yeah, he's got some habits, but it's okay. We're gonna train him right, and yeah, he's a good boy. He's highly trainable. I mean, he's a border collie. You can't train a border collie. I don't know what to say. Those are very eager to learn dogs. This guy right here, if you can see him. What's up, big? Any dog you don't have to bend over to pet. It's a good dog. Yeah, that's just Mr. Odie in here with me tonight, hanging out. He's a good boy. But yeah, we're gonna be pouring. If you're just now joining us, we're gonna be pouring this one. Titan Uranus, welcome in. What are you using to melt your metals? Silver Spur, I am using this little electric furnace. I think it's an SY electric melting furnace, Italy, whatever that is. I'm gonna be using this one tonight. I think we'll start off with him, or we'll start off with this. We're gonna do some honeybees and some warriors tonight, because why not? Forget how smooth this stuff is. Smooth graphite on the ground. See here, Rasbobo, what is up? If you don't train border collies, it will train you. That's probably very accurate right there. Very smart dogs. Okay, let me see. I've wanted to practice this a little bit more. Let me take a peek in here. Let's see if I can get a better. Once I get this first bunch of metal melted to the bottom of the crucible, then I will try to get some close-up shots in the crucible. Apparently, if you zoom in, I didn't know this, but you can zoom in while you're in this format and pinch the screen, and you can look down into the crucible and see all that detail. Really cool. I'll show you guys that. It's really a treat when you can see it. I am starting to feel a bit better now. I've been dealing with the flu for the last month. That was just lovely. Mrs. Brokestacker has it pretty bad right now. She's hacking up a storm. So yeah, I'm happy. That's why I didn't get out in the shop last weekend, guys. I apologize. I wanted to, but I knew something wasn't feeling right. And sure enough, the next day I had a fever and had the chills. It was just all bad. Oh, good times. Let's see here. Let's watch some copper boil. That's right, Liberty Bleeds. You're talking my language. Whoops, I almost missed what OTG says there. OTG, you have like the most creative channel name changing abilities, sir. The Duke of Lizards. I'm just so glad you never changed your picture, because if you changed your picture, I'd never know who you were. And I appreciate that. OTG's in the house. If you zoom in, you can see the future of Democrats. Nice. Okay, that's funny. That's just not nice, but that's funny. Yeah, Liberty Bleed says, if you say something loudly while the copper is really hot and the crucible is open, it will react to your voice and sounds being made. I know. I've been wanting to show you guys that. I think I showed it to you once. What was that? The last time I poured, I think I got to zoom in just a little bit. It's so cool. If you have a big booming voice, the vibrations of your voice will actually interact and make the metal move. Is really interesting. Dude, I just totally heard some mice squeaking. I know. I'm pretty sure they're under my foundation out here in the shop at this point, because I have all these traps set out up here up top, and I'll catch them every once in a while in the middle of the night. Next morning I come out, I'll find at least one or two in the traps, but there's no other signs of them in the shop right now because of the traps. So I just don't know what to do at this point. They must have like a little nest or something underneath the foundation. It is what it is. I mean, as long as they're not in my shop and they're not eroding my foundation, like, live and let live. But at the same time, it's like, man, can you guys just leave my spot alone? I'm just glad you're not in the house. Dances to the sound of fire. That's right. I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards, they have died. Nice. OTG, you're a wild one. Let me tell you. Oh, did you guys see I put some of the stickers up in the background now? Let's see if I can get the same. That's about all of them right there. You can kind of see them. Get this adjusted just a little bit more. There he goes. Very cool. Yeah, what we got? We got Weldon Carey up there, Serpent Silver, T-Bird, I did a short of doing those just the other day. Do you guys got any stickers? You don't see your name up there? Send me some stickers. Let's get you on the board, guys. Liberty Bleeds, I think I'm out of your stickers. I've slapped your slaps all around, man. I need more of yours, dude. That way I can get you on the shop in here. Got Capital Currency, got My Soul Journey, Long Live Coins, SGT. I need to get another Tooly one on there. I got 3 Toolies on the broke backdrop, but I never thought to save one for out here. Duh. Oops. Sorry, Tooly. Do you have a wild Canadian infestation? Wild, is that what rats are? Mice? Wild Canadians? I don't know, man. I got some squeaking mice every once in a while. But it's cool. As long as they stay off of my tools and all that. It was really rough in the shop in here. I hadn't been out here for a couple years. And I cleaned it all up, got it all organized, and kicked the chickens out of the back room. Now they got a chicken coop out in the actual like the free range area. So that helped a lot. I think that was like half the mice in here. They just kept going in the damn chicken coop before. It's been working a lot better now. Don't tell me you put them on weed shops. It's a possibility, yes. I'll send you some. Oh yeah, heck yeah, man, that'd be appreciated. Oh yeah, I totally put them on your stickers on the head shops. Totally. No, I got you on the Brooke Ballard out there, and I got another spot. I need to actually go back and check. I put a couple stickers on out in a popular tourist spot here in town. If my sticker's still there, and it's been what almost 4 weeks now. If it's still there, I might try to start slapping some other slaps on there as well. That way, just got another spot for you guys to be recognized. I mean, I try to do my best, try to put it where the most eyes can be seen, and where I'm pretty sure the stickers aren't just going to go to waste and get ripped off. Let's take a look in this Crucible. Nope, still solid. White hot now, though. It should be pretty soon. We're at 1099 degrees. So we're really close on the temperature now, guys. What else can we do in the meantime? Which one should we pour first? Let's try to pour either the Warrior of the Light or the Honeybees. What do you guys want to pour first tonight? We're going to try to do both. Tell you what, let's just start with this guy. First one I see in the chat. That'll be the first ones we pour tonight. Who's gonna do it? Slapping the city. I like slapping up the city like that. Like it. I like it. Nice. First one I see. Which one you guys see? Honeybee it is. Honeybee. All right. Then we'll come back and try to get some of the Warriors of Light. I've only done one of these in copper, and it was sold at auction, and it's out in the mail. Hopefully it's in the guy's mailbox or in his hand right now. I mailed out all the auction wins the following Monday, so everything's been mailed out. Hopefully everybody has it now, and yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, I'd love to see an unboxing. Cool, that'd be awesome. Let's take a look here. Warrior. Sorry, Honeybee was the first one I saw, so that's the one. We're all going to be household names. That's right. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I try to spread the good word wherever I can. You know this. Hey, Stacking Surfer, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Hey, Stacking Surfer, if you wouldn't mind, bud, I could totally use another sticker for you because I only have the one. I only got the one from even before when I was the Broke Stacker. That's the one that's on the Broke backdrop, but I need one for out the shop. I need one for the Broke Ballard. There's another spot I'm working on. You can send a couple stickers my way. I'll slap them around town and wherever I can for you, bud. And, it's a little free advertising for you. And anybody for that matter. You guys want to send me some stickers, send them out, man. Send the slaps. Let's go. Let's take a look in our Crucible. I know when you like watch a pot getting ready to boil. I'm going to set this on my vent right now so it starts warming up. You start watching the water boil. It takes longer to melt to start boiling. So I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. It is what it is. One of each? Sure. Dude, I only have that original one you got. Like that's the only one I've had. I got it like about 2 years from you. 2 years ago from you, their server. Can you pour a surfboard? I bet I could try. I bet I can try. I'll get some whittling wood, or if I could find a little surfboard, and I can either whittle some wood into a surfboard, and then put that in Delft clay, and I can totally melt a surfboard for you there, Stack and Surfer, anytime. Now, here's the thing. Do I want to put a little surfer dude on top? We'll see. If I could find like a little figurine like that, I'll totally pour that for you there, Surfer. That would be fun. I didn't quite have enough time tonight to do screw with the Delft clay. Been dealing with some other stuff today and taking care of Mrs. Broke Stacker. She's got the flu. And then we adopted that dog. So no time for the Delft clay today. I wanted to get another one of my another one of the chessboard pieces poured today, or two of them, but just didn't have time. So we're gonna be going good to be pouring these today. I'm excited just to be doing that. I got the pouring itch, man. I gotta scratch the itch. Silver Dragons made some, but those were pricey. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It happens. Tighten the copper surfboard. Well, it would keep barnacles off. Nice. I'm still coughing up some crap out of my lungs, but I'm feeling so much better. I got my voice back, got my appetite back. Man, it's just that the flu is no joke. I'm telling you, I hadn't had the flu in 30 years, I think, or at least 12 years ago was the last time I got really sick. But I don't think it was the flu. I think it was what was that called? Pneumonia. Yeah, I had walk-in pneumonia. So that was the last time I was really sick. And that wasn't because, pneumonia. It was actually because of toxic mold. I had black mold in my first apartment. No bueno. I had it 3 times that walk-in pneumonia before Mrs. Broadstacker and I met. She found it. Say like these aluminum window jams. Well, it was like these big sliding glass doors, and I never thought to like clean dust or anything around them on the inside. Well, the moisture in the air would condensate on those aluminum jams, and it would made a breeding ground for that toxic mold. I didn't even know it was there. It was just poisoning me. So I got walking pneumonia in that place 3 times. Out in the asbestos ceiling wasn't great either. I mean, it was a great Section 8 housing, fixed rent income, man, living that broke life. We all have our bachelor pads growing up. I mean, we do what we can when we're young men. Am I right? I live with my black mold. I figure it's building my immune system. Well, it does not kill you, or it will possibly will you down and slowly kill you. It's a possibility. In in the track of the sliding door, so not in the track. So let's just say, let me take this. So let's just say this is example, right? This is the top of this window jamb, but these are aluminum, right? So the top of the jamb's like just on the top of it on the inside, like never thought to dust it or anything. You just wipe your finger right there, it was all black. Like, oh my God. Yeah, that stuff is no joke. Will jack you up. Hey, big guy. He's a good boy. Oops. Let me take a peek on this. I might have to move the honeybee. I think that first round inside is melted, so we got to start getting our PPE and all that together. Okay, got my gloves. Where's my eyeballs? Got my eyeballs. I feel bad. I haven't got any more sterling silver this week. I had some other expenses come up, so I wasn't able to get more. These are the same ones I still have. It's about 8.4 ounces of sterling right here in my hand. I want to get at least 10 before I pour some more sterling, guys. So, but at the same time, these are just so cool. I like almost don't want to melt them or bait them up and then melt them because they're just so cool. But at the same time, I saw a pheasant just the other day. It flew over the road right in front of my car. It was kind of cool. Horned owl. We have plenty of these guys right here too. It's kind of cool how we have all the birds here at my house too. So these are like all birds I'm very familiar with. But at the same time, I want to melt some silver, man. Got that itch. OTG says, I'm looking at it. It's right above me. A leaky ceiling. Been there for 2 years. Right, bro. So hopefully it doesn't turn into that movie, The It, and it doesn't grow legs and try to eat you. Stacking Surfer says, black mold almost killed my wife. She ended up in the ER with a respirator and had pneumonia from black mold. I had walk-in pneumonia 3 times from that stuff, man. I feel you. It sucks. I went to work. You know, I was walking dead. I was working shutdowns, working 7/12s with the freaking walk-in pneumonia, man. Wearing respirators. Like, we already had respirators for work, you know? It's like, oh, I was a soldier when I was a young man. Let's just say that. All right, let's put some more copper in our crucible. Give it another couple minutes, and we'll be ready to pour it. I just want to make sure I got everything in there I can, and then I'll scrape the top, make sure there's no slag, and then we're good. All right, come here. Good boy. I don't want to get you hot, Bubba. Good boy, stay. Here. Bring you guys a little closer so you can see the action. There it is. Get my copper ready to go. This dog does not know where to go. He just wants to hang out with me. You see my crucible? It's getting kind of thin towards the front. I don't know what's going on there, but it is what it is. Woohoo! You guys see that? I'm just glad it all got in there. Minus 2 little pieces. I can live with 2 little pieces for later. That'll be all the material we're going to work with tonight. Take a look at my watch. Give it about 10 minutes. And then I know we'll be ready to go. Because I know my equipment. That's the cool thing. If you guys take notes of how long everything melts and you know what it's supposed to do, it's really easy to identify when something's out of whack. Dove Season 91's in the house. Dove Season, did you get your package, bud? Excuse me. Again, I'm coughing that crap out of my lungs still. Spray it with vinegar and it just grows back. No, it's got to be bleach water. Bleach water for that black mold, bud. You get a little bit of half and half of that bleach water. We'll try to scrape all the black crap off and then hit it with the bleach water. It should be fine. Of course, if it's like impregnated into any kind of like drywall or stuff like that, you might need to gut the drywall. It depends on how bad it is, really. It's case by case. I did. Beautiful piece. Thanks again, bro. Awesome. That's awesome. You refresh me, remind us here in the audience, your Dove Season, which bar did you end up getting, or which piece did you end up getting? I want to say it was the Warrior, the light bar, wasn't it? Or was it one of the Angels bars? Angels number. Oh, you got number 5. That's right. That was like everybody's favorite pour from that whole batch. I still have 2 bars in my inventory right now, but everything else has been sold. I haven't really advertised them either. Kind of debating whether I might throw one of those in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We are getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 70, I think 75 away right now. Once we hit 1,000 guys, game on like Donkey Kong. We're gonna have an epic giveaway. I cannot wait to do that. I don't know why, but I forgot to put my honeybee back on top here. Just put it right there, get it nice and warm. In fact, I still have half a mind to hit it with the MAP gas anyways. I might just hit it with the MAP gas, screw it. I'm probably going to have to do it with the, dude, did you hear that? I can hear it, I can hear the metal in there like boiling. Oh, let me take a look. I gotta see what's going on. Set that down. Let me take a peek. Tell you what, let me, like, remember I was telling you guys I was gonna show you? Let me show you what's going on in here. Looks great in my pour display in my office. Awesome Dove season. All right, I'm gonna zoom this in right now, just a little bit. And we're gonna pop the hatch. Try not to burn ourselves. It looks so cool. I can hear it bubbling. So cool. All right, we're trying not to melt the camera. And the more we pop the lid off of there, the more heat escapes, and we don't want to do that. T-Bird's in the house. Welcome in, T-Bird. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. If I missed you guys in the live chat, I apologize. I'm trying to make sure I keep everybody accounted for in here, and no voice goes unheard. These are great gloves. All these little nicks and stuff in here. That's from barbed wire. I usually use these when I'm playing with the barbed wire out in the pasture. I got a little spool out there I forgot about from last season. I got to get rolled up and out of there so the horses don't screw around with it again. Greg Freeman's in the house. Welcome in, Greg Freeman. Good to see you. Greg says, hey, Broke Stacker. Whoop. The chat's just going by so fast. Dropping a like and saying howdy, peace, always. Heck yeah. Oh, there he is. There's the pupper. Easy, big guy. No bark. This is his very first night here. I got him in my old puppy run right now. He needs a bath. It's just way too cold to give him a bath right now. I will be doing that first thing tomorrow. He's a yappy little one. It is what it is. What is up? Good to see you guys. Bellows Forge, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. All right. Let's get this MAP gas going. Untether now. I've had this phone plug, had it kind of in the weird position. I normally don't have it in that position, but I had plug in a little bit. I was kind of at a lower percentage earlier. Let's give this guy, yeah, it's just barely warm. We're not warm enough yet. Let's go ahead and give all these a little warm up right now on the MAP gas. For those of you wearing your headphones, it might get a little loud for a second, so you might want to turn down 25% or so. Here we go. Not so bad. Gotta love that MAP gas. Come on. Don't you turn off on me. I have made fire! Yeah, so I haven't used that particular mold, the honeybee mold, in quite some time. Just wanted to make sure I get all the moisture out of it. So always get your moisture out. You don't want a steam explosion. That's a guaranteed way to have a bad time. Let me get a little bit of my borax going here. We're gonna have to put a little borax in the top of that. That guy's yapping at me. You hear this? Oh my gosh, that's way too much borax. This is why I have a little scooper. I put way too much. You guys want to see a snowman? Sorry about the barking, guys. It's his first day. I'm gonna cut him some slack. Hey, no bark. Goodness. At least he kind of listens. Gloves. Got my pokey stabby. I got my scooper. It's kind of getting full. That's my pokey stabby. Sure there's nothing on there I can worry about popping off. We're good. All right, here we go. Let's take a peek in. All right, yeah. So I want you guys to see this first. We'll zoom in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is something I've been wanting to show you guys for a long time, so bear with me. And let's take a look. Whoa, it's so hot. See that right there? Oh yeah, it reacts with your voice. Isn't that cool? Come on, focus. It is so cool. Molten metal. See that little bubble of crap there, though? I think that was a little bit of slag, so I'm going to put a little borax on it, guys. That was so cool. I am so happy I know how to shoot that on camera now and actually show you guys. I thought it was going crazy. Brown Sugar's in the house. Welcome in. Anybody else I might have missed, I apologize. Woohoo! All right, let's do this. And we have Ethan Grunthwald in the house. Welcome in. If you guys haven't liked, shared, subscribed, man, all that stuff helps out a lot. I really appreciate it. Now, we might make a snowstorm here, but here we go. Just a little bit of borax. Just a little bit. That's all it needs. Now, we're going to take this. I used to do way too much. There we go. If there's anything in there for this to grab a hold of. The glass will actually bond and adhere to this first before the actual copper, usually. That's why I do that every time. Ooh, that is a hot one. Look at all that black crap. Look at that black crap. Let's take it over here to the anvil. See how much of that actually breaks off. And whatever breaks off, that is slag. Oh yeah, look at that. That was slag, guys. We got it. Smashy. All right, cool. If you don't have an anvil, I highly recommend doing it for this hobby. It makes things so much easier. Got all that off of there. Cool. My pokey stabby. Gotta love the pokey stabbies. This is some high carbon bar stock that was made for. I was actually using it for keys for like drive shafts. So if I lost a drive shaft key, I just cut it out of this and make a new one. But apparently, I'm not going to use it for that anymore. Kind of cool. Excuse me. My chat frozen. All right, guys, I hope you're ready to get started here. I know I'm ready. We're going to give one quick test pour. Just make sure there's no slag for a button, because that is a really smooth pour, this button. And then after that, we're satisfied. We're going to start pouring some honeybees. Wrong gloves. Let's get those off right now. Got to wear the right stuff. The welding gloves. Because this stuff is hotter than hot. I don't even know if these are technically rated for that. All right. Don't blink. You'll miss it. These are my new gloves. I used my other ones somewhere else. I don't know where the hell they went. All right, don't blink. You'll miss it. This sucker is full too. Cool. Nailed it. Let that re-melt. Woohoo! Little spark dance. That was a success. Mission successful. Interesting on the back. I'm not even going to screw around with that one. Because they're always such a pain in the ass to the grab to that. We're just going to go right to the channel locks with that. Here goes that quench action. Just a little guy. I didn't even think of it. We got to get the scale out. Oops, I love having my little toolbox, guys. Keeps me very organized. Know where everything's at all the time. Let's take a look at this guy. Oops. There's definitely something on my channel locks there. Let's take a look at this one. That came out pretty. Nice dough. That's just some boogers. Get rid of that. That was from whatever was on my channel locks and that caught on fire when I picked it up. Yeah, look at that. That's very interesting. Little divot right there. That's kind of cool. Nice colors on that one. I'm going to say that's 1.1 ounces. Any guesses in the live chat? Make sure we're on copper. We are. Guys, put your guesses down in the live chat. Let's see what we got. What weight do you think this button came out to? I'm saying just barely over an ounce. If you get these just perfect, it's exactly 1 ounce, but I think it's just a little bit on the heavy side. Greg says 1.3, 1.3, 32.2. No, we're doing ounces, bud. Hopefully that's not that much. Otherwise, I have dark matter in my hand here. All right, we got a lot of good guesses. Let's check this out. Rock a mouse at 1.2. I'm showing 1.1, 3, 2, 1. Dang, 0.96. 0.96 is the win. Not quite an ounce. Man, was I off. Very cool. That is button number 10 for the year 2025. All right, now for the time you guys have all been waiting for. Let's get this up close. This is nice and warmed. Front row seat for you guys. Put my gloves back on. Let's get this going. Man, I got used to those other gloves. I'm just trying to break these in. It feels alien to me. All right, guys. Don't blink. You'll miss it. There we go. Flip it. Looking good. Red hot. Gotta love that sound. Oh yeah. I think we were all wrong on that last one. Ooh, some nice colors on this one. Let's take a look. Shit, where is my paper for the pours I poured for the year? There we go, found it. So honeybees for this year, 2025. Have I not poured any? According to this, I haven't poured any honeybees this whole year. I mean, I got chess pieces, try knots, warriors, blooms, copper buttons, which now I have 10. I got to mark that down tonight. Copper Cross. That's the Angel's Bar. I gotta relabel that. But yeah, this is the very first honeybee for 2025. Here we go. Let's take a look. I write down everything that I do now. I was very bad about that the first couple years I did, but now everything gets cataloged. Check this guy out. Isn't he pretty? See that back? Oh yeah. Very nicely filled in. I am tempted. I have never used the copper cream on a honeybee. I am tempted to do it on this one, but we'll see. We'll see if we have time for that tonight. Any guesses what this guy weighs? I'm going to say 3.75, 3.76. That's my guess on this one. This whole year, it's just April. Yeah, this is the first one. First honeybee for 2025 so far. So this will have a serial number 1 on it. I'm seeing some 2s out there. I'm saying 3.76, but we saw what I said last time. Maybe it's 3.5. I don't know. All right, lots of good guesses out there. Let's take a look. 3, 2, 1. 3.55 ounces. Very cool. I'm curious who had it the closest. Looks like I kind of technically did 3.75. I was off by 0.2 ounces. Too bad. That's number 1 for 2025. All right. Let's pour some more. Let's do this. Get this hooked back up. Get this as close as I possibly can for you guys. And as the night goes on, you get closer to the bottom of that crucible, the more interesting colors come out. All right. Oops, get my pliers. Don't blink, you'll miss it. That is a very hot crucible. I was a little shy in the one corner. I missed it. Didn't see it till after I was already pulled back and it was solidified. That's the strange beast of copper. You only have one shot really because you just don't have that much time. So one shot or nothing. This should have an interesting little edge on that one corner though. Should be very cool. Let's take a look at number 2 here for 2025. You being a good boy? Good boy, Odie. You just chill. Ooh, I like that's interesting. I've never had one like that before. All right, let's take a look together. This is number 2. Don't ask me why it does this on this one particular mold. It just does this. That little extra, I don't know if it's extra shiny right there from where, or more pores, less pores, I don't know. It just does that right there. That's why every pore is just a little bit different, because every mold that you use is a little bit different. Yeah, that's a little different right there, isn't it? That is kind of different how that came out. I like what the ripples did on the other sides, though. And these bright orange going on there, bright orange over there. Very cool. I want to say that one's about the same weight, actually a little bit heavier. So I'm going to go, again, close to like about a 3.8. I'm going to say 3.8 on that one. But maybe 3.6 because it's missing that little bit. Let's take a look. 3.73. It's close enough. That is number 2 for 2025. Very cool. All right, let's do another one. I think we'll do one more honeybee, and then we'll try to go for a warrior. I think that's fair. Get my gloves going here. just because there's only one copper warrior. I don't want him to be alone out there. All right, guys, don't blink. You'll miss it. There it is. That looks good. Look at those ripples forming. I love it. Should at least have at least enough in there for one warrior after this, maybe two. We'll see. That's going to be a chunky monkey, this one. I like it. Here we go. Good times. Hey, Herman Arquiz, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Got Joseph Carter in the house. Ooh, I like the colors on this one. If this is any indication, we're going to see some really cool colors on the Warrior bar. Oh yeah, that's a fat boy right there. This one's going to be in the fours for sure. Look at it. Oh yeah, nice colors on this one. Very cool. Oh, and look at the back. It's even better. Got a lot of purple going on. Purples and oranges. Doesn't get any better than that. I like it a lot. Let's see what we got on weight. All right, guys, you want to guess? This one's a little heavier. Look how thick it is. I'm down with the thickness today. That's a nice example of what a honeybee is supposed to look like. So yeah, the what am I going to say? About 4.35. That's my guess. 4.35 is my guess. Put your guesses in the comments, just for bragging rights, of course. This is, come on, Greg Freeman, is this The Price is Right? He's like, I'm like, $1. He's like, $2. All right, let's take a look here. 3, 2, 1. Boop. 4.12. Very cool. Who's the closest there? I think it was Joseph Carter. He's the closest. You have bragging rights, my friend. And number 3 right here. You were closest. Got a good eye for metal. Heck yeah. Metal. Very cool. All right. Now, let's try to pour. What's that guy called? The Warrior. Let's give him a shot here. See what he do. I try, because he's longer going this way, and the way I pour, I try to go this way with it, not that way. I tried doing this way, and I kept leaving gaps and voids. So that's one recommendation when you're pouring, going into it long ways. That way you can kind of drag it out, going that way instead of going this way, but side to side. It kind of, this backside will be blinded to you. And just something I noticed. Do you guys have that issue as well, or is it just me? Everybody's got their blind side, right? Me first! All right, here we go. Should have enough for at least one of these tonight. This should be Warrior of the Light bar number 2 this year. Here we go. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Here we go. That's a heavy one right there, I can tell. When it sounds like that. Man, were you guys here when I quenched the Odin's Eye? That was intense. It was I think at the time with the plug and everything on it, it was like 13 ounces, 12 ounces, something like that. That was like the most intense quench I had in the shop ever. So I know when it's just really hardcore. Oh yeah. Check this out, guys. Get this ready. This would look really cool if we hit it with the copper cream. Gonna see all sorts of cool purples underneath all this and some reds. And look at this back, guys. Wow. You okay? Hi. He's a good boy. He's hearing puppy dogs barking outside. He's freaking out. It's okay. You're a good boy. You're here with Daddy, huh? You're a good boy. Yes, yes. Man, I think you're right, Herman Urquiz. He's saying four. He's already putting his guess in 4.89. You guys got a guess on how much this thing weighs? It is a chunky monkey at that. I think you're pretty close, Herman. You took the words out of my mouth. I'll do the price is right. 4.9. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna say 4.75. 4.75, I guess. That is a really nice piece. Let's take a look. 3, 2, 1. Wow! 5.84. 5.84. Silver Spurs is the closest. Heck yeah, man. That is a chunky monkey and a half right there. What do you want, big guy? You're a good dog. Yes, you are. We're just hanging out. Good boy. Yeah, chill. Good boy. All right, back up. You can, here, sit down. You want to lay down? No? Okay. Sorry, he's being needy right now. He's like, Daddy, am I still number one? You brought another dog home. That is a very nice example. Let's see here. After pouring that, I don't think I'm going to have enough to do that warrior bar again, guys. So what should I do? Should I try to go for one more honeybee? Or should we just try to do buttons until we run out? What should we do? What should we do? Let me know in the chat. What do you want? What do you want to see me do next? It's either we're not gonna have enough to do a warrior, I don't think. But I know we'll have at least enough. It'll be close on another. I'm gonna say there's 3 ounces in there. That's my guess. Buttons, Herman says. All right, that's one vote. Anybody else? Oh, we got Rakama says bees or B. Screw it. Let's go for a B. If he dies, he dies. Back up, dude. I need you. Here, come here. Sit down. Lay down. There's a good boy. Good boy. You just sit right there, okay? Good dog. Lost puppy dog syndrome, am I right? All right. That way, ready. There we go. I'm being brave. Don't do that with your bare fingers. All right, guys. We're gonna go for a honeybee. See if we got enough. Let's do this. Should be interesting colors. Oh yeah, it's pretty light. Oh man, it'll be so close. Here we go. Oops, that was it. That was the last little bit that came out. I told you it'd be close. Got a little overshot on the corner. Again, it's going to be unique. Let's see what colors we get, though. That's going to be the most important part. In fact, I'm going to turn off this furnace, guys. This is going to be it for tonight because that is the last little bit. Furnace is off. I can start to cool down now. Let's take a look at this one. Ooh, hello. What's your name? Ooh, that's a real shame that corner did what it did. But everything else is just so cool. Let's take a look. Just caught the end. Hey, 3D Woodworks. Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. So this is the last one of the night. Number 4 for 2025. That's kind of cool what's going on with the speckling there. I don't know what that is, but I like it. It's kind of cool. And look at that pattern on the back. That is beautiful. Again, it's a shame this little nub came out at the end, but this is what happens when you're at the very end of the crucible. The last little bit likes to shoot out, kind of make a little splash. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. What would you guys do? Would you leave that on there, or would you grind that off? I'm like tempted to grind that one off. Just what would you guys do? Keep it, Woodwork says. 3D says, bleh. Grind it, Herman says. Grind it. Keep it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, you guys are torn too. I'll have to sleep on that one, I guess. Very cool. That one's number 4. So very cool. I love it when they come out and have that beautiful ripple in the back. And it gives me this nice little flat area right here where I can put my hallmark and have a really good stamp, American flag, the Broke Stacker hallmark, the serial number. That'll come out very nice right there, and we'll keep all the ripples. I hate it when I have to put stamps on beautiful ripples, and it's like, you know. The back looks cool. It really does. Interesting ripple pattern on that. And again, if I hit these with that copper cream, that is probably going to make some stuff really pop. What would you guys do? I've never done honeybees with the copper cream. Do you guys think we should do that tonight? I think we should. You guys want to do it? Let's go. Let me find that. And I found an old dog dish, stainless steel. This would be better than that ceramic bowl that I was using. Set this up so you guys can see it. Get the borax out of the way. I'll make a mess. Crank this up. Turn it. Oops. There's a first time for everything. I used to say that. My buddy's like, the hell there is. I was like, ah, come on, man. It's the first time for everything. He's like, oh, yeah? Plan on getting boned in prison? It's like, oh, hell no. It's the first time for everything. I was like, what? Well, hopefully not. Yeah, there's good friends out there keeping your perspectives fresh, right? All right, so that's going to be it for all these tonight. I'm going to add one more to the Warrior Copper. Write that down. And then we have the buttons. Add one more to that. And then we got to do honeybees. Copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very cool. Again, this is how I keep track of everything so I don't mess up serial numbers. Very cool. Now I got my toothbrush. I got my copper cream. And to rinse everything off, got a big thing of vodka. Just kidding. It's an old vodka bottle. It's full of water. Don't worry, I didn't drink all this. It's just, I saw an empty bottle. I was like, I could probably use that somewhere. Why not? Don't have a sink out here in the shop. No running water, so that works for me. I'm going home then. Excuse me. Oh, man. Cream it. Yeah, I'm creaming it. I'm creaming it. Again, that's that Wright's Copper Cream. T-Bird knows what's good. What are we going to start with? Oh, almost put that out of order. That is number 4, obviously. I usually just kind of place them in order right to left. That way I don't mix them up. And then I come back and do all the stamping at a later time. All right, let's give this guy some reason to live. And give him some of that cream. Again, this product says very clearly use warm water. This isn't exactly warm water right here. So we'll just do this one tonight to give you guys a little sneak peek. I'm not going to do them all, but I'll do this one tonight for you. Or should I do them all? Oh yeah, there's lots of reds in this one. I like it. Let's get that back side a little bit too. This will be a first for the honeybees. And this is number 1 for 2025. You guys clear me out of all these honeybees every time I make them. I swear, like the first thing it sells out every time. There's something nice and magical about honeybees, right? Honey, period. Oh yeah, look at those reds coming through already. Little dip. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. You know what? I'm going to leave the other ones tonight because I want to stamp them out first. And then I'll come and hit those with the copper cream. But this will be the only one I'm doing tonight because of that. That way, when I stamp them out, those black, any kind of blacking will remain where I stamp, and it'll really make the stamps pop. I really like how that works. I did that on that one Tri-Knot round that was auctioned off recently. And I think that's going to be the way to do it going forward. Just got to stamp them and then use the cream on them. How about this? Just use the sponge. Whoops, there's all sorts of goodies. There's all sorts of stuff in this sponge. We'll do a nice little unveiling here in just a second. That stuff works great. You're right there. 3D Woodworks. Big fan. If you guys haven't used this on copper, try it out. It's cheap. It's effective. Good stuff. And it'll keep some of that patina on there too. Not too aggressive. That's going to be it on that stuff tonight. Get that off my hands. Come on, get off of there. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the gloves. Yeah, T-Bird yelling at me. He's like, see, I told you didn't need it. Hey, T-Bird, last time I did this, my fingernails turned green, okay? Without the gloves. First time, there's no issues. I like it. Dry that off, pat it dry. Whoops, sorry, boo-boo. Good boy. Antique it. No, I haven't done any antiquing yet. Maybe I will in the future. Very cool. That's the first cleaned honeybee. Look at all those reds, guys. That is so cool. Love that product. I purposely didn't do it too heavy on the sides there. Just kind of give it a different little look there. Transition, if you will. Love it, love it, love it. With some oranges, some reds. You just can't go wrong, man. That is number 1 for 2025. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. This dog is begging me to go out, and I had a wonderful time with you guys tonight. I really appreciate you all coming out. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription. We're going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. When that happens, I'll advertise it for a while. It's not going to be like, oh, we hit 1,000 next day, but I'll probably advertise it for a week or two before we actually do it, so everybody gets a chance to get in there and be part of the giveaway. So keep an eye out for that. When we hit 1,000, it's going to be epic. Can't wait to do it with y'all. It's just another way for me to show thanks and all your guys' support and appreciation. I can't do it without you guys. You guys rock. Thank you so very much. Well, guys, that's going to be it for tonight on our, our live pour night. I just wanted to get out here and do that bug. Yeah, look at that difference, man. That is just epic. Well, guys, until next time, keep stacking and stack 'em high.